Hello, hello. How's it going? I need to adjust this. Alright. Skipping that. Alright, everything should be working. Let's see, let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, looking good, good. So today we're going to be working on the project that we started last time, which was a 2D action platformer. So I got the list of things I gotta do right here, and we're gonna start with the jump. Because last time we got, if I can just go back real quick. Just need to make sure everything's actually functioning. It should be, it should be. Yes. Okay, good. I'm in frame. See, I didn't do very much preparation. Well, that's not true. I spent all of my prep time trying to figure out Streambot, which, oh my goodness, this whole system, incredibly useful, fantastic, absolute disaster to set up. I spent probably 6 hours trying to figure how this thing worked and then properly set it up. Absolutely fantastic though. I can take donations and get TTS. It'll show the Twitch follow and Twitch raid TTS. It's everything I need. I can write scripts for it and integrate it into whatever I want. But oh my goodness, getting it set up for all that is a royal pain. But that's okay. Because now it's done. That's what really matters. Okay. Stop that. Okay. We're good? So yeah, we're going to be working on the jump to start off today. And if you don't know what these things mean, I'll explain them as I program them, so don't worry. I'll still be in the loop. But last time we got done like basic horizontal movement. Oh goodness. Well, we're just gonna ignore the errors. It works though. Alright, let's... What is happening? Why is it erroring? You were working! How could you betray me so? Man! What's even erroring? What's the problem? What? Okay. Is this causing all of the errors? What? Oh, Nan? What is Nan? Unity. Nan. Back to being a true developer. Looking at all of the... Oh, okay, come on. Yes. I have to look through all the forms. Trying to calculate the angle needed. Nan. Yep, gives Nan. What does Nan mean? Could get Nan when x is 0. X. Where's x? There's no x valuable or variable. What I think is happening is that I'm dividing by x somehow. This should never be 0. Is it ever set to it's 0 immediately? Okay. Okay, what is deceleration time? If that's 0, then ah, that's the problem. The problem is that that was set to 0, and then right here it was setting movement lerp time elapsed to 0, and then it was dividing by 0 and erroring. Oh, the joys of game dev. I thought I set this. Didn't I set this? Oh, I probably set it in play mode. So in Unity, if you set things in play mode, then they get reverted whenever you go out of play mode. So let's set this to like 1. So now it takes a while to decelerate. But the second I get out of play mode, it's back to 0.2. And you can actually change this, but wait. No. Give me a moment. Play mode 10. So, in the, if you go to edit, preferences, open up your preferences, and then find colors, then you can actually change the play mode tint. And what this will do is if I change it here, it changes your entire play mode view to be that color, to be tinted that color. Hey, how's it going, Anthony J? Okay, it'll change your entire play mode. I usually just keep it a little bit darker. I'm great, yourself. I'm doing good. Right now we're working on the player jump, so we have like basic left and right movement, and there's an acceleration time and a deceleration time, but currently if the player jumps, which let me just show you real quick, they can jump infinitely. They will never have to stop, and you see it takes a little while to actually fall back down because we jump so high. Yeah. Wait a minute. Where are we? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's a problem. Right now I need to work on the rounded check. So if they input jump, it just adds vertical force to them, but we need to check if they're actually on the ground first, because if they're not, then they shouldn't be able to jump. Got a question, maybe you can answer it, maybe you can't, we will see. What's your question? Is my cup invisible? No. I'm interested in game development and don't know where to start. I have no coding knowledge and am basically a complete newbie advice. So, let me pause the music real quick. Starting game dev is extremely exciting, but you need to keep a couple things in mind. First of all, your first projects are going to suck. They will. They all do. My project sucked. Every single game developer you've ever talked to or will ever see, their first project sucked. So you need to scope small. Make a small project. Like you can join a game jam, or you can just find a theme online and then make a small project based on that theme, and then release it on pages like itch.io or what's the other one? Game Jolt. And just get feedback. See what happens. If you want like the most basic thing you can do in game development, choose an engine and then find out how to get a box moving on screen. Just moving around. Doesn't need physics, doesn't need to jump anything, just moving up, down, left, and right. That's like the hello world. If you're a little bit familiar with programming, hello world is what programmers do. Like, it's the first thing you do just to actually see how code works. But yeah, make a small project. Just pick. Okay, I have no experience. That's totally fine. I had no experience when I started. So you just gotta start from somewhere, man. But Just pick an engine. I like Unity. Game Maker's really good. Game Maker actually, I'm gonna send this in chat. Game Maker. So Game Maker actually changed their pricing to where you can now, for non-commercial use, which is if you are not making money off of your games, you can use Game Maker for free. And Game Maker is great for starting because the language is really simple and there are a ton of tutorials, and there's going to be more tutorials and the community is going to grow now that it is free. So if you want a really easy engine to start with, I would recommend Game Maker. Unity is also good. Unity has a ton of tutorials. Oh, it's the biggest engine for indie games. Yeah, Game Maker is a great way to start. You can also use Godot, just whatever you want to. It really doesn't matter. All game engines can kind of do the same thing, but make a small project and then release it to the world. That is my advice to you. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Make it sound somewhat easy. Oh no, it is incredibly hard. Finding out like what you want to do, that's the easy part. It's very important, but that's the easy part. And then actually doing it is incredibly difficult. Like I could give you as much advice as like I possibly know, but doing the work, it's hard. It's going to be hard. And you need a strong reason why you want to do game dev. Like a small project, you can get through a small project. Like everyone can. It's not easy. Your first project, again, it's going to suck. And it is probably going to be one of your hardest projects. Because you know nothing. You don't know how to code. You don't know how to use the engine. So just make a box move on screen and then move up from there. You can make a small game like Asteroids or Pac-Man with like really basic logic, or you can create your own idea. You know, game dev is hard. Game dev is really hard, but it's a lot of fun. I find it really rewarding, so that's why I keep doing it. Okay. Ah, what's the best way to do this? Assign variable. Okay, that's good. Let's do the update function. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a raycast. I'm actually going to move this down a little bit. But I'm going to make a raycast, which is basically just a line. So I'm going to check if the ground is under the player. I'm going to create a tag real quick just so I can sift through the information. Ground. I'm gonna make a line, and if that line hits something that is tagged ground, then I'm going to set the player state to is grounded, which is right here. So, raycast hit 2D. Okay, and then origin should be player local scale. Will Game Maker basically teach me the basics and how to just hold me hand? No, Game Maker, there is not an engine that is going to hold your hand. Making games is hard. It is hard work. You're not going to find an engine that's just going to hold your hand, but Game Maker's language is a lot easier to grasp. So, like, look at this. This is silly. These are event calls. You don't know what those are. I didn't know what they were until a few days ago. this syntax is horrible. This is not good. Game Maker is a lot more like it's another programming language like Python or like older languages. It's kind of like Lua, but you don't if you don't know programming, you don't really know what I'm talking about. The syntax is easier to learn. And then you can all programming is pretty much the same. It doesn't matter what language you're in, even like game programming, it's pretty much all the same. Once you understand how to do something, those skills will transfer. So just pick an engine. Game Maker is again probably going to be the easiest to start with if I were to take a guess. That or Unity, but he's got to pick some. The hardest part is committing and then following through, honestly. Speech transform dot local nope scale divided by 2. This needs to be a new vector 2. Yes, that way. Okay, there we go. And so what I'm doing right here is I am starting at the origin of this box, and then I'm going halfway down the entire length. So this is the current scale is 1, so this is 1 high and 1 wide. I am going 0.5 down, and then going another 0.01 units down. So then it should end up right around here. And then vector 2 dot down. And let's just go like 0.1f for the distance. Okay, if hit, right, hit. I keep pressing different buttons. That transform dot tag equals round. Then is grounded equals true. I should also. It's not equal. Null. Alright, so I'm doing right here is I'm making sure that the ray cast actually hits something, and then I'm checking if the thing that it hits tag is ground, and then I'm setting it is grounded if it did. Yeah, else. And it's grounded equals false, and this should self-define tune this, but it should work. Hopefully. We'll see. Nope. Oh, I'm not even using this information. Alright. If is grounded, then it is grounded equals false. Okay. What is this? Oh. Okay, why is this not working? Oh. I see. I was not actually getting the position of the player object. There we go. I can still spam it enough, you should be able to jump twice, but for right now, we're just going to leave that. Alright, so I checked if the player is grounded. Now we're going to work on the low jump multiplier, which jump force, low jump mult, and coyote time. Okay. Already set up the low jump mult. Good. Okay. So private pool is holding jump equals false. And then if I do this, is holding jump equals true. And then if it's canceled, then is jump holding jump equals false. Okay. And then over here, if is holding jump and I gotta change the player gravity. Alright, so it's gonna be RB dot gravity force dot gravity scale. Not gravity mult, this needs to be grav scale. Equals 1. And then else RB dot gravity scale. I should just set this. Why am I doing it like this? Okay. Yeah, wait. I don't need to do that. I can just do this here. RB dot gravity scale equals 1, and then over here, instead of doing this, I can just do RB dot gravity scale equals low jump grav scale. Okay, awesome. Although that's if they're jumping. Alright, so I need actually not is holding jump, but is jumping. That's I just need to check if they're yeah, no, that wouldn't be right. If they're not okay, wait, is jumping. Okay, and then if they jump, then I need to set is jumping to true. Is jumping equals true, and then when they land, I need to set is jumping to false. And then if they're jumping, then why did I do this? My brain just fried in real time, I think. Okay. How did I do this to myself? My brain actually fried in real time. Trying to check the grav scale. It's only if they're jumping, yes. If is jumping, then do this. Yes, yes. Okay, this should just work. Is the famous last words of everyone who thought that stuff would work. I also want to change the gravity, because I always hate the default gravity. Where is it? Where are you? Default gravity. Where are you? Yep. Let's go with like negative 18 is what I usually go with. I'll just go with negative 19. That works. Okay, so the grav scale is 1. The gravity scale is not changing. Not good. Okay. Um, and my setting is jumping. Yes, it is jumping. This is the problem. Um, how do I fix this? This is what I was talking about earlier, to where you can actually technically jump for like a couple frames, because those couple frames are doing this. Probably just need like a jump buffer or a jump cooldown. And then just gonna have a. I could just have a coroutine. That works. That's okay. Yeah, coroutine. Then I just set a bool and jump. Private bool and jump equals fall away true. All right. And all right. Okay, come on, come on. Alright, so I need to start coroutine, which is IE, yes. IE numerator. Jump, cool down, timer. Alright, and then we're just going to return yield. Nope. Is it yield return or is it return yield? I think it's yield return. No, wait, yes? Yield return, new, wait 4 seconds. Yeah, wait for seconds, jump, cooldown, and then can jump equals true. Alright, then we're just going to set can jump equal to false. Awesome. If not, can jump. Okay, no, I should just... There's a better way of doing this. I already know there's a better way of doing this. There always is. But just finding that is the problem. Alright, and can jump. I need to... It is paused. What is happening? I see movement on my right screen, but it's actually my... It's not my stream. What is it? I'm losing my mind. That's what's happening. That's alright. And... Not can jump. This doesn't change anything, does it? Oh wait, and can jump equals true. And then we're gonna not... We're gonna... Okay, can jump equals false. And then we're gonna start the coroutine. This is really jank. Start... I'm just going to try to make it work, and then we're going to completely change it. Okay, wait for seconds. Okay, this should be fine. I just need to set the jump cooldown to something like that, and then we should be good. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, yep. I also need to set it when you hit the ground. And can jump. And can jump. So now if the player just taps it, then they'll go... They won't jump quite as high as if they held. Let's up this a little bit. Let's make it like 2. That might be a little bit too much, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Let's actually make it 3. That is too much. The player just falls like a... Yeah, not... Let's not do 2, or let's not do 3. Let's do like 2... Just try 2 again. Maybe that'll work. That'll satisfy me. So the way this low jump multiplier works is whenever the player lets go of the jump button while in midair, then they will lose some like upwards velocity, they'll gain downwards velocity faster because the gravity scale changes. So they'll hit the ground faster. Is it 2? It is 2. Okay, that's fine. Um, I'm trying to think of a way that I can do this. Because right now this is kind of jank because I'm using a timer. I don't like this. I'm just gonna get rid of this. This is just silly. All right, we're getting rid of this. Can jump. I don't need this. What I was using can jump for was this. I think what I'm going to do instead is store the name. Okay. What information can I actually get from this? Ray hit dot transform transform is just a vector 3. Well, it's a struct of vector 3s. That's probably less, is it? Would it be less than just getting the name? Like transform dot name. Eh, eh. I don't like this. That's okay. I think that I'm actually just gonna do that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the name. It's kind of jank, but it's not like 2 things can have the same name anyway, so it should be okay. Or I could just do transform. I'm just gonna do transform. That's probably for the best. Private transform last ground checked. Last ground checked? Last ground checked? That makes enough sense. And then I'm going to... Oh, it's not gonna exist. Okay. Equals new transform. And a position scale. Equals transform. Can I just set it? Game object dot transform. Nope. Alright, well. I don't really want to instance another one in memory, so I think I'm just going to set it as a reference to the player so that it doesn't equals transform. That works, I guess. If and ray hit dot transform is not equal last ground checked, then last ground checked equals ray hit dot transform. Alright, awesome. And now that way, when it shouldn't do the same thing, but when it does, okay. I need like a dummy transform. Can I just set this to null? Can this be null without destroying everything? Yes. Yes, okay. Good. Very good. Hopefully very good. Then we're just going to set this. No. That won't work. Damn it. I need it to check that for like a little bit and then stop. So once it's in the air, if... Okay, Yes. I need to actually take this out and make another if statement. If this, then this. Nope, that wouldn't work. Because if it's null, then it needs to be not grounded. Yes, that is true. Okay. Okay. But it keeps saying okay, then like my brain will start working in full capacity and that'll magically solve my problems. That's a theory at least. So far it's not working, but it will, I swear. Sorry, one moment. Alright. And I'm back. Okay, how can I do this? Because I really need... Oh, oops. Okay, I need to set this to null. So, if this is true. If it is not true, then set it to false. Okay, I actually need to get rid of this. And then make a separate if statement in here. And then do this. Okay, and then if it equals null or doesn't equal ground, then that's when I set the last ground transform to null. That should be okay. I really hope. If it's a null reference exception, that fair enough. That makes complete sense. Nope, it totally works. Ha. Sucks to suck, part that doubted me. Talking to myself, don't worry about it. Alright. I'm kind of surprised this works. It seems to be working really well, though. So I'm excited. I'm happy about that. I'm not going to complain. If is jumping. I just need to be is not ground. No, because it needs to be is jumping. That is true. Because if it is jumping, because if we're jumping, then otherwise the player could jump off and then fall faster if they weren't holding it. Is that really such a bad thing, though? If the player falls off of a platform and then wants to go farther and then starts holding jump, that doesn't really make any sense. No, I probably shouldn't have that. That wouldn't make any sense. No. No. Alright, well, the low jump multiplier is done. Now I just need to set up coyote time. So what coyote time is let's say that the player was jumping off of this. So the player is running off, And then, where is the player? Boop-a-doo-doo. Where are you? So, if the game did not have coyote time, then the player would, if they were like right here, they're not on the edge, they're a little bit off of it, then they would plummet to their deaths. But if coyote time is enabled, then when they're a little bit off the platform, they have a certain window of time to still jump. So let me show you guys what that actually means. So let's get rid of that. And let's make the platform a little bit smaller so it doesn't take forever to get over there. Okay. All right. So this is what would happen if you didn't have Coyote Time enabled, because we do not currently have Coyote Time enabled. So you try to jump. Okay, that's a bad example. Give it a moment. Wait, actually, why could I jump? Oh, that's why. Huh, that's not good. I'm still setting the player to grounded. Look at this. The player could still jump right there. Okay. Not good. Very not good. Let me figure out how to fix that. Okay. So if they fall off. Aha. So if the player just falls off, what happens here? My brain. Fry. No. Okay. Just checking, yeah. And then setting is grounded to false. That's fine. Why are they still able to jump? That doesn't make any sense. If it does not equal null, so if it does equal null, which would happen on the frames that they're off of the platform, then they shouldn't be able to jump because his grounded is false. A mistake has been made somewhere. Let's just do yield print statement to debug this. Jumping. Nope, not text-to-speech recognition. Don't do that. Let's see. That's fine. Okay, it's working. It's cool. Huh. Why? Why can I jump? That's not good. Why is it not setting is grounded to false? What are you hitting? What could this thing possibly be hitting? The player doesn't have no. What? What transform are you hitting? It's hitting nothing. Hitting nothing and no one. I should probably. Okay. Print. Ray hit. Dot transform dot name. And let's scroll down and get rid of that. Just comment it out for the moment, because it's not of any use to me. What is happening? Why is this happening? Oh, the joys of game dev. Okay, ground. Nothing. I should probably collapse. Nothing. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. Alright, that's not good. What? How? That doesn't make any sense. Print. Setting. Okay, wait. Not grounded. Just not grounded. Okay. Yes. So when I jump, it should be saying that it is not grounded. Not grounded. Good. Good. Very good. Very good. Very bad. What? What? Wait, why does it take so long to figure it out? There's no timer anymore. That doesn't... What? What's happening? Why is this happening? What? I'm just gonna make this public. Screw it. Okay. Wait, why is it taking so long? What could it possibly be hitting? That's so weird. Okay. Um, where is this grounded? Okay, it's grounded. It's off. It's on. It's off. It's on. It's off. It's on. Good, good, good. It's on. And then it gets set to off way later. What? Why is it still colliding with the ground? Did I do something funky with the box collider? Nope. Alright. How is you? How is you doing what you was doing? But it's fine when you jump. Okay, what if I jump off of this? What? What? Okay, wait, so if the player is within this region, then they still trigger it? Huh? What? That is not possible. That literally does not make sense. Did I mess up? Does something have like a giant... No. Does the camera? No. What? Nothing else can even collide with it. It's this ground object. It is this specific object. When you jump off, it's still hitting it. What? Okay, this may be the problem. Let's print this. Okay, maybe that is the problem. Yep, that is the problem. I'm not doing transform.x, transform.position.x. Yep, alright, that makes sense. It was just taking the Y position, it wasn't actually taking the X position. So when the player was still within the same Y position to collide with this, it's still colliding with it. And now it should work. Back to my point. I was illustrating something. So, because we don't have coyote time, by input, right, now I still fall. Which feels bad. It feels very bad. But if we implement coyote time, which, do I have it set? I do. Let's go like 0 point. That 1 is probably fine. Then I should still be able to jump. Okay, wait. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. Oh, wait. Yep, don't need that. Come on. And then move over here. And okay. So needed to be or where's okay, coyote time is a float. And now private pool is in, oh wait, just do in coyote time equals false. And then let's do private. Private is grounded again. I don't need that to be a public variable. And if is grounded or in coyote time. And when I fall off of something, so when I am no longer grounded, okay. I need a way to check this. Uh, okay, let's just do private pool can start coyote timer equals true. And then if we are I need to set yeah, so can start coyote timer needs to be true here. So let's set that true. Can start coyote timer equals true. If we are on the ground, then that resets the coyote time. If can start coyote time, then start coroutine. Coyote timer. Alright. And then we just need to make a coroutine, which is IE numerator. Coyote timer. And now we should be good there. Then I'm going to set and start coyote timer to false. And can, oh, and I need to yield. Return. New, wait for seconds. And coyote time. And then is in coyote time equals false, and right here in coyote time needs to equal true. In coyote time equals true. Alright. So let's just run through the logic here. So if we are grounded and it is not the same check. Oh, wait. My setting is grounded to false. Yes, I am. Okay. Alright. That's fine. Oh, another thing I need to do. I actually need two separate raycasts because otherwise we're gonna have some problems. Just a little bit. Uh, we're just going to do ray hit right, which this is going to be plus. I already know what this value is. What I should actually do is set a float, a private float, private float. Nope, that's gonna change. Yep, alright, never mind, I need to do this. No. Okay, I'm just gonna set a private float. So private float current local scale equals 1. Let's just, yeah, let's make this actually a vector too. Equals vector2 dot 1. Okay. I also want to add prep to these. It's bothering me a little bit. Good, good, good. Okay, so you need to be. Let's just rename this. Let's make my life a little bit easier. Ray hit right. Awesome. And you actually need to be current local scale halved. Okay, let's just do start assign variables, and we're going to assign this current local scale halved to equals new vector 2 0.5f 0.5f. Okay, good. And then instead of this, we're going to do current scale halved dot y, and then we're going to do over here current scale halved dot x. And then we're going to actually just subtract this by 0.01f so that we don't have any weird problems where the player's clipping into stuff and being able to jump. And then over here, I need to copy this, make a second raycast. Ray hit left. And we're going to subtract this, add this, and all is right in the world. Okay. Also, if we jump, I need to probably set rb.velocity_y to 0 so that we don't get any weird problems like that. Right. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, break it left. So I gotta do copy this whole thing over. We're going to do if that or this. It's gonna change this to left and this to left. So what this is doing is checking if either the right side of the player or the left side of the player is connected to a platform, or like grounded to a platform. And if it is grounded to a platform, then we're going to set is grounded to true and is jumping to false, and then also can start coyote timer. This just resets it, so if the coyote time can actually happen every single time you jump instead of just once, and it's going to reset the gravity scale. And is grounded equals false. Because if is grounded equals true, we probably don't need to do this every frame. Wait. Yes. This is right. My brain is functioning enough. Okay, okay, okay. And should be good. This should work. This should work, right? Certainly. Okay, we're going to set coyote time to actually something like 0.5 so I can test it. Probably never want coyote time to actually be that big. That'd be kind of ridiculous. Ah, that's a problem. If I'm jumping, I probably need to set this to false. Dang it. Okay. Yes. Yes, I do. Because that's letting the player double jump. Can set coyote time to false. Alright, now it should work. I hope. The coyote time timer was working though, that's good. Okay, what? What is happening? Why is happening? Okay. So I just jumped 2 times on what I think was the first frame. Wait, turn music on. There we go. Alright, should be fixed now. So, oh yeah, we can still jump. Ah! I fell off, and also, that's another thing we need to do. Create a physics material layer material and set. Oh my goodness, why do they have friction? What? They changed this apparently. It used to be a lot simpler for. Oh wait, is this a 2? No, that's a. Never mind. That's not a 2D physics material. Oops. There we go. That's what I wanted. Layer material. We're gonna set the friction to 0. And the bounciness to 0. So that way the player will not rub into the wall like they just did. They just got stuck on the wall, which is not good. That should not be happening. But this should fix it. They should just fall now. Whoop. But do you guys see how I am jumping off? And then, oh, and we're falling. Yeah, just to illustrate what I mean by coyote time. So, if we don't have coyote time enabled, so yeah, let's set this to 0. So just to illustrate my point, if we don't have coyote time enabled, then when the player will jump off, player jumps off, they're just gone. They can't jump. But if we do have coyote time enabled, and I currently have it set to half a second, then when the player falls off, then for half a second they'll be able to jump. So, you guys see how I am fully off the platform, but I'm still able to jump. And that's what coyote time is. Okay. Let's set this to a more reasonable value, like 0.15. Also add input buffering for the jump. Yeah, I can jump off, and then just for a moment, I can still jump if I fall off. Alright, coyote time is done. Let's add jump input buffer. Let's add an input buffer real quick. So if we go up here and create a public float. Is this ever used? Control F. Okay, I don't need that. Jump, input, buffer, time. Okay, and then we're not grounded or in coyote time, then I need to start a coroutine. I'm just gonna set a private pool, buffering jump. Buffered jump. Jump! buffered. That works. Equals false. And then we're going to start a coroutine. It's going to be very similar to this. It's going to be jump buffer timer. Jump buffer timer. Now we're just going to get rid of this. Jump buffered equals true. And we're going to wait for the buffer time. Jump input buffer time. And then we're going to set jump. Nope, not that. Jump buffered to false. So what this is doing is when the coroutine starts, it's going to set jump buffer to true, and it's going to wait for the jump buffered input amount of time, which we're going to input in Unity, and then it's going to set it to false. So what I just need to do here is else if not jump buffered, then start this coroutine. And then if we're grounded, and just gonna go right here, if jump buffered, then I'm just going to call jump input started again. Actually, no, that wouldn't make sense. I'm just going to... I should probably just make another function. Private void jump. Okay. Just gonna do all that. Alright. Okay. We're going to jump. So it sets the gravity scale to 0 up here to 1 up here anyway. It's gonna jump. Awesome. Should still be fine. I'm trying to think through how the low jump multiplier is gonna work with the jump buffer, because right now it should still work, I think. Because if the player, like, let's say they start it and then they input it. Oh no, that wouldn't work. It's going to set the gravity to 0. Okay. How can I structure this to work properly? Because the problem is, so let's say that the player inputs jump, and then it's buffered, but they just tap the jump button. They just tap the jump button. It's going to set the gravity scale back here. think what I need to do is just not set the gravity scale here. I think that is the answer. And then actually set the gravity scale here. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Ugh, this is difficult. Okay. Private pool is... Alright, Just do is inputting jump. So many pools. Is inputting jump equals false. And then right here we're going to do yes. Is inputting jump equals true. And then over here we're going to do is inputting jump equals false. And then I can set RB dot gravity scale back to 1 here. Yep, and then if we are jump buffered, then I need to do a second if statement, which is inputting jump. And if they're not inputting jump, then I need to set RB dot gravity scale to low jump grab scale. And that should fix it. Man, this code is already kinda super jank. I need to go through and actually format this to make this not look absolutely horrendous, but that is not a me right now problem. Like, this whole thing right here is just bad. How can I format this to not look horribly gross? That is the current predicament. Okay, so it sets the transform and it sets its ground and it says it's jumping. Okay. So it sets all the grounded variables and stuff. And then it checks if jump is buffered. Just gonna add a line right there. It'll be fine. It shouldn't be too bad. I just need to change this. Let's change this to like 0.1, and then if I input jump, oh, yes. Okay, I probably need to actually set this to be a little bit smaller. Because you can totally tell that the player is actually jumping up nothing. Okay. Alright. It works! Alright, now I just need to do edge bump prevention. This is gonna be kind of... I've never actually done this before, so... What I mean by this is... Let's get... a box. Roof. Set this to 1, set this to like 3, 1.5, or let's just set this to, yeah, 1. That works. So let's say if the player tries to jump up and they bonk their head right here, they're just gonna go immediately down. But with like an edge bump prevention system, then they would actually get moved over a little bit and then keep going up. So instead of like hitting it like here, they would actually hit it, move up a little bit, and keep their momentum. Which I'd say, generally speaking, feels a lot better for the player. Like, oh, this doesn't have a box collider. Oops. Collider. Box collider 2D. Okay. So right now, if we hit, like, the edge of this, we're just gonna bonk. It's not gonna feel very good. Like, wait. Yeah, like that. Another thing that I can do to just test play real quick is add a line renderer. And just change the color to something like this. Okay. I don't want a line render, I want a trail render. Oops, trail renderer. There we go, that's what I want. Now we're gonna make this kind of small. Alright, just like that. Let's see how this works. Well, it works. I don't know why it's bugging out like that. Why are you doing that? Oh, I don't have material. I see. And now it should be okay. Right? Yes. But yeah, as you guys can see, when I hold jump, I go a lot farther than if I just tap jump. Like, hold jump and let go, and then I fall a lot faster. Or a little bit faster. I think I actually want to change this to like 2.25. 2.25. How does that feel? Just fine tune this a little bit. I think I like that a little bit more, yeah. Border and layer, let's go to like -1. Don't really like that it's in front of the player right now. There we go. So now player has a line render, nice. Change it to a little bit brighter color too. And we can make it just a tad thinner. Alright, that works a lot better. Let's set the lifetime to something like 3. It's a little bit ridiculous at 5. Alright, awesome. Trail renders are super awesome for debug purposes, because you can completely see what's actually going on, like your player's path and stuff. trying to get like a specific jump parabola, it's very useful there. Okay. So next up is the jump edge detection. Or bump detection. How do I want to do this? What I think I'm gonna do is... Alright, basic movement. All of this is jump stuff. It's gonna make an entirely different header. Oh, wait, this is supposed to be jump, and then this is going to be edge, bump, prevention. Let's also add a spacer of like 10. Okay, awesome. I'm going to need a new... So I'm going to need a few vector 2s. Vector public. Vector 2. Left edge. No, it just probably needs to be public float. Edge, bump. Scale offset? Offset? I think just offset. Edge bump. Offset. Oh, how am I gonna do this? I need to think with my brain a little bit. Okay. Okay, if I do like, let's just edge bump ray cast count. Let's make that an int. Alright. I don't actually need this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is... it'd probably be best as in fixed update. Maybe. Set all of this to a new function, extract method. Grounded test. Test grounded? Check grounded. Check grounded. It's still such a log function. Don't really want to do it every frame, because that's going to be kind of ridiculous. This I need to do every frame. This is pretty important. Oh, I know what I can do. I can just do it whenever I collide with something, so... yes. Where can I do that? Okay, this is currently in fixed update. Let's do it right here. Nope. Right here. On collision, enter 2D. Hole. Alright. If hole dot transform dot position That wouldn't make any sense. Okay. So I need to make a series of raycasts. So if I just do this, but instead we're actually going to do plus, 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 plus. If ray hit right is not equal null, let's do ray hit left equal null. What? It's always true. Oh wait, dot transform. Oops. There we go. So now we should just be checking if the transform is null, and then else if ray hit right dot transform does not equal null. So if I did hit something directly above me, let's check both. So, and then we're going to do nothing. If this is the case, then it is definitely not an edge detection. And we're just going to do else if, let's do left first. And then else if. Now let's do the right. So what this is checking right now is, there a way that I can do this that doesn't have like an empty if statement, so this is probably the best way to do it, weirdly. So if the transform on both of these does exist, then that's a problem. Or then we shouldn't do the edge detection, basically. Otherwise, so just do nothing. This is a little bit jank. I don't like leaving empty if statements, but that's okay. Where's number of raycast? Okay, raycast count. I had to do a for loop. Okay, so int I equals number raycast count. What is it? Edge bump raycast count. Okay, and then when, oh wait, nope. It needs to equal 0. And then, as long as I is less than edge detection raycast count, then increment I. Okay. So increment I, that's us, that works. And then I just need to do a bunch of edge detect, or just a bunch of raycasts. Okay. Trying to use my noggin to figure out how to do this. Let's open MS Paint just so I can, like, visualize this. So we have a box. That's the player, right? And then here is the left edge detection. And then here's the center point. What I want to do is do like one right here, and one right here. Depending on the number, I just need to divide this space into even intervals. So let's say that the number was 3. Then I need 1, 2, 3. Although, no, I don't want it to be like that close, because if it's... should probably actually have, like, an offset. So here's the center, that's the edge, and then I have, like, an offset. So in this range, that's when we're actually going to be doing the edge bump prevention. And then just say I had like 2 here. So the value is 2. Now we just have 2. Okay, so I need to first do the edge bump offset. Although no, if it was 2, then there would just be 1, because there's 1, 2, and these 2. Yes. I'm okay with that. Okay. So I need an edge bump offset. Let's make this a float. Float, edge bump. Raycast. Offset. So we start from the offset, and then we move our way back towards this. So we need to get this distance, which is... that would be transform... Can I move? Is there a... Why would I hold space? Does it do this? I can't even scroll. Oh, paint. Struggling to figure out paint. No! Why can't I just move? It's fine. Okay, so I need the transform. And then I need to take the center of that. And to get the distance between these two, which is just the halved offset. So I actually need to get the distance between these two values. And once I have the distance between these two values, then I can evenly distribute them. How do I do that? Okay. First things first, I need to get the distance, which is just subtracting this y value. So it's literally just going to be like this x value minus this x value. And then that is going to give me this. I don't know why I'm using all x's. I should probably not. Minus y equals z. Boot, doot, doot. Okay, which z is the distance, so I need to find that first. Alright, so I have edge bump offset, And then, where is this? So this is, nope, keeps rolling. Okay, right here. So first I need to find transform. So I'm just going to float x equals transform dot position dot x. And then float y. I'm just doing temp variables. I'll actually name them properly in a moment. So I just need to find this. Okay, minus edge raycast offset from center. I should probably name that. Rename from center. Minus times transform dot local scale dot x. So when the local scale is larger, then this is going to be larger. Okay, that works great, that's fine. And then, so that's our x. Now I just need to subtract it by this value right here. And now float z equals x minus y. Okay, so this is the distance. So I'm just going to name this distance between offset and distance between offset edge. That works. Offset, I'm just gonna name it offset edge distance. That's probably a better name. And then this is going to be edge x. And then this is going to be offset x. It's going to be relative offset, yeah. Relative offset and relative edge. Relative edge. So this needs to be the relative offset minus the relative edge. So now I have the distance between these two. And now I just need to... Oh man, this... Okay, so I need to do a raycast. Yes, so I need to, right here, make a raycast hit 2D. Now, let's just make a bool. List. Bool. No, that wouldn't make any sense. Let's make a float list. Okay, float. A list of floats called... Nope, I can actually make this float. Edge bump raycast count. That's not gonna work either. I'm trying to... Okay. Maybe I can make it a tuple? That works. List. I need a float and a bool. And I'm going to call this... Edge Bump Kits. This is going to equal a new list float. Okay, that works. Okay, and now I just need to... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, goodness gracious. I can't dispose. No manual memory management. Yes, continue. Okay. So I just need to add things to this list. Okay. So I need to do a raycast hit. This needs to be up. You can do it. Thank you. I am trying to... So what I'm trying to do right now, just to... Let's open up Paint again. So, currently we have a player right here, and I'm trying to implement a bump, like an edge bump prevention system, because right now if the player jumps, and they hit this edge like right here, they're just going to get all of their momentum stopped and just fall right down. But what I want to do is, if they like bump on the edge here, then they get moved over and they can keep their momentum so they don't just fall. But doing all the math to actually figure that out is driving me crazy, man. Okay, I'm getting the distance here. And then I'm trying to do a certain amount of raycasts up to see how far I need to move the player. It's also I'm currently figuring out, but... Okay. Okay. So I have this, and I need to do it that many times. That's fine, right? Then I need to... Yes, okay, so I need to increment the distance. So I need to create another float. It can just be relative edge distance. That's fine. But I need to do... So it's set to relative edge, so float. Current ray cast X equals relative edge. And then I need to slowly increment back towards the offset, which is this green value. Okay. So, I just need to do... So that's like that, and then I also need a float distance between raycasts, which is the off edge distance divided by the number of edge bumps. Okay. That should work. That should be okay. Okay, and then I just need to raycast. So I need to do this. Raycast. Ray hit. Sure. And then I just need to check if ray hit Transform.
Darth Bleckman just followed.
Thanks, Darth Blechman.
Darth Butchman just followed.
Thanks for the follow, man. Okay, so if the transform exists, which means if the raycast hits something, then all I need to do is increment it. Okay, if it didn't hit something, then I can just stop the for loop altogether. So else, we're just gonna break. That's not gonna stop it. Yes it will. Okay, it stops the for loop. Okay. So if I hit something, then I need to add that to the list. So, list... Nope, that's not what I want. I just want to add to the edge bumps list. Edge bump. Hits. Dot. Add. Then I have to add the tuple, which is... Let's go current X, and then... I didn't need this to be a tuple in the first place. This just needed to be a float. Yep. Alright. So I add the float. I don't need a list either. If you can't tell, I've done absolutely nothing like this before. This is an absolute mess. I'll clean up all of this once I actually get the system working, but for the moment being, it's an absolute disaster. I just need the current Raycast X. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's good, that's good. I can just set... okay. So, current transform dot position equals new transform, or equals new vector 3. And I just gotta set the values. This actually needs to be transform.position.x, which is just the player's default position, or the player's current position on the x-axis, and then position.y, and then transform.position.z. Okay, we're gonna add the offset here. So current raycast x I don't need to do this. I can just... Okay. I don't need to set a variable. I just need to check this. This should work. But I need to... Instead of that, we actually need to do the offset with the relative edge plus current raycast x. No, wait, current raycast x plus distance between raycasts times I. And then that should all be working. Times I. Programming is pretty much exclusively just a giant logic puzzle, and this is a very messy giant logic puzzle. Whoa, what's going on there? Okay. This is an absolute disaster of code, but that's alright. I'll fix it in a little bit. Okay. So, if it runs out of things, it shouldn't break. No, wait, that's when it should actually set that. Yes. So what I need to do is just set that there, that there. Okay. So, the relative distance. Okay, so we're setting the relative offset. Yes. Okay, so the edge offset from center times local x. That's fine. I need to get the relative edge, which is just this. Okay. And then, after getting the relative edge, I need to get the distance between those, and then the distance between raycasts, which is this whole distance divided by the edge bump raycast count, which that's just incrementing it so that it moves slightly more. So every time that, so let's say it's 2, it would move 1, 2, and then it would stop right here. But if it doesn't if it doesn't reach anything, then it needs to move the player over there. Okay. Yes, that should be correct. And now I just have to test it. Set this to like 3 and the offset from center. Let's set that to like 0.25. That works. Just make sure this is actually right. Offset from center. Where am I using this again? Where is offset from center being used, please? Control F, offset from center, right here. Okay. Okay, so the offset from center is being there. It's being set there. It's just used here. With the relative offset. Yes, that's right. Yes. Okay. So I want it to be 0.5, which will be half. You're right. Alright, don't crash. Okay, we didn't immediately err. Alright, that is not good. Okay, we're getting... It is moving us. It's just moving us a lot farther than we should be. What? Okay, that's not good. Why is that happening? Current raycast X. Yes. No. I don't want it to be added. I want it to equal current raycast X, I think. No? Maybe? What happens if I do this? Let's just try it. What's the worst that could happen? I don't currently have the brain power to figure that one out, so we're just gonna try. It shouldn't work. Yeah, no, okay. Because the current raycast X equals the relative edge at the start. And then I'm adding it. Do I want to subtract it? To the left. No, I want to add it. Why isn't that working? How do you draw a line? Come on. Is it gizmos? Gizmos dot draw line. Yes. Let's do this from that to this plus plus 0.0. Let's just do like 0.1 F. Okay, so now should be able to see it. I'm gonna move the game view over here. Now we have the scene view. Do I have gizmos? Yes. Alright, I can see gizmos. Very good. Why? Ah, it can only be used on draw gizmos. Why? Damn it. Okay. Let's move this back. Why can't you just work how I think you do? Who knew this is gonna be the hardest part? I should have guessed, honestly. I should have known. Okay, so... Oh... Yay. Wait, I don't need this at all. All I need is this. And then I can just add this. Yes. Yes. I think. Wait. I think I just need to do this. This is the distance between raycast times I. Is it adding it multiple times or something? Is that what's happening? Oh, I also need a break. I think that was actually the problem. Alright. I think it was doing it multiple times, maybe. One can only hope. Oh, now it just doesn't work. Huh. Okay. That's weird. Print. I. It's 0? Oh, that's not right. Why is it 0? Okay. Huh. Okay, so now I set it to 1. Okay. That's not right either. Okay. Distance between raycasts. Why would I subtract it though? Because we're getting... It's moving us in the wrong direction right now. Okay. I think that this may be a problem for a future day. I think I might be throwing in the towel on this one. Because I honestly have no idea how to do this. Alright, we're just going to get rid of these, and then I'm going to... Future! We're just gonna mark that done. Okay, crouch. Working the player crouch now. Currently working on player crouch. Alright. Let's get rid of that. Alright. Crouch. Oh, what? Crouch walk. Let's work on the slide. Alright. Let's try to get through as many of these as we can today. First thing is the crouch. Which for that I wanted to make the player like I'm going to squish the player and then make them wider like that. Should that be a... It shouldn't be a huge problem. It'll be okay. Okay. So, if the player presses down... Where's that? Down press. Where are you? Down input started. So we want to crouch, and then uncrouch. Okay. So... First of all, let's base, and let's add a header here. Header, crouch. Gonna lay out some variables I know I'm gonna need. Public, float, crouch. Public, I'll just make this a vector 3. Vector 3. Crouch. Scale. Crouch local scale. That works. And then we're going to need a public float, crouch, walk, speed. Oh wait, crouch. Maximum speed, rather. And probably a crouch move acceleration. Crouch move acceleration and crouch move deceleration. And should be good there. This, so I should probably send bool is crouching first. Private bool is crouching equals false. Oops. Control S. There we go. Okay. And Control S. Not Control S, brain is crouching equals true, and then is crouching equals false. And then if I am crouching, we need to change this. So if he is crouching, else. Just put that down there. Ah, no, it's not gonna work. Okay. It actually changed, like, all of this, man. So I could just do this to where I have a... Nah, it's silly. Alright, nope. So if it's not crouching, we're gonna do that. And then if it is crouching, we're going to do... Crouch. Move. And then... Gotta just update this. Crouch. Move. And then crouch, max move speed. Okay. And then we gotta do the exact same thing, but over here. Crouch, move, deceleration time. And deceleration. And deceleration. Crouch. And crouch. Move, decelerate, or acceleration. Alright. And I guess gotta change all of these to deceleration instead of acceleration. And we should be good. Should be. Okay, let's test it. This makes you accelerate a little bit slower. And decelerate a little bit faster. Okay, and then crouch, max speed, or max move speed. Set to like 2. Oh, that is not right. The second I crouch, it feels horrible. Like we're jittering. Huh. Why are we jittering? That's weird. Is crouching... Let's look this to public. Maybe it's getting toggled on and off for some reason. That would be really weird. Shouldn't be doing that, but... It's possible. Where is this crouching? Okay. Did I forget to change something? Yes. Oh. These got flipped. That might be it? I kinda doubt it though. Imagine using copyrighted music. You see, it's actually fine. As long as you don't get... As long as it's video game music, it's usually fine. because YouTube copyright and Twitch copyright don't really care, but why does it feel so bad? What's going on? I care. Well, too bad. Sucks to suck. Streams. For some reason, my tools are bugging out, but that's okay. Why do you care? What's the point? Are you the copyright law? Brent, no. I'm gonna call Metal Gear on you. Do it! Call Hideo Kojima. See if he cares. I'm not gonna read that out loud. For the sanctity of the stream. Okay. RB dot velocity x. Okay, what is happening here? What exactly is happening?
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something. I forgot about it in 2 seconds.
Also, if you want to change your avatar, if you scroll down below the stream, you can actually... Nope, it is definitely at a constant rate. You can actually change your avatar. Just gotta unfull screen and then scroll down a little bit. You'll see stream avatars. What? So we're running at a high frame rate. I guess I'm just going crazy. It's fine. It's definitely moving at the same speed. It's moving at the correct speed too. I think it's just the camera. Don't give me that power. Wait, you only have limited options, okay? It can't be that bad. Waiting for it to update. Any moment now. Nope. I'm gonna pick Sans. I don't think Sans is an option. I don't think you can pick Sans Undertale. I cannot believe that you actually just made that joke. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. So silly. Okay.
It took me 10 years to find the answer to something. I forgot about it in 2 seconds. I don't have anything that's really important to me.
Okay, let's change the local scale. So transform dot local scale equals crouch. Whoa, crouch local scale. Then I need it to be vector 3.1, or yes, vector 3.1. Okay, awesome. That should work. It's gotta actually set the scale. Any moment? Like Unity? Alright, so... let's go like 0.5 and then 1.5. Like 1.25. And 1. So now it should stretch the player out a little bit, or look like it's stretching him out. Oh, the player's gonna fall, which is gonna be weird. Yep. What is happening? Okay, I think it's because the player was, the box is moving horizontally. Wow, that's crazy. No, I was talking about that the camera was jittering, which should not be happening. Okay, so now I just have to change the player position whenever I do that. I could also lerp it. That would be better. I should lerp it. Yeah, let's lerp it. Okay. Let's do it here too. So, if it is crouching, then I actually want to lerp it towards that. And lerp is just linear interpolation, for those who are unaware. If is crouching, else. Okay, transform dot. Lerp is a funny word. Lerp is a funny word. Equals vector 3 dot lerp. How am I doing it like this? I'll just steal this actually. Okay, because this is, we're gonna actually need vector 3, and then this is going to be transform dot local scale. So is lurch? What is lurch? What does that mean? Do I want to know? Lurch. Make an abrupt, unsteady, uncontrolled movement. Okay. Lurch. That's a fun word. Okay. Max move speed. Nope. None of this. I don't need any of this. It's a term used in Apex a lot. Oh, okay. Yeah. Crouch. Crouch time. Crouch time, and then I'm also gonna make a public float. Uncrouch time. Okay. Then we just gotta do. This should not be that. Gotta change all of these. My man's bumping that Guilty Gear. It's very good. Come on. The Guilty Gear soundtrack is a banger. There's a lot of banging songs. Okay. If I need to set a timer, come on. Movement, lerp, time elapsed. I need to crouch, lerp, time elapsed. Crouch, lerp, time elapsed. And this need to be crouch, lerp, time elapsed, divided by crouch time.
I hate the alarm clock I chose.
Okay, crouch, lerp, time elapsed. So what this is doing is this is just incrementing. So what this is going to do, it's going to interpolate before or between the player being. So if I just click play, oh, okay, come on, no, silly, come on. Let's just comment this out real quick so I can actually illustrate what I'm trying to say. One moment. Wait for Unity. Okay. Unity sometimes just slows down. So instead of just immediately going down, I disabled that. So instead of immediately like crunching down like it was before, it's going to slowly crunch down. Or it's gonna do it pretty quickly, but it's gonna actually animate it instead of just instantly happening. Does that look super weird? Okay. Got that. They should have cameras in the dead center of the monitor, so you make full eye contact all the time. Okay, wait. So, hi guys, I'm gonna be working on... Oh, wait. I need to work on the... I can't see, there's a camera face. Currently working on the player crouch, and, How's that? How's that? Okay. Oh, now I gotta make sure that the camera's in the right spot. That should be good. My dreams. Good, good. Okay. So it's going to lurk between. I need a starting value. Okay. Where did I set this? So I need a vector 3. Private. Vector 3. Crouch. Local scale starting value equals vector 3.1. Alright. Going to look between the starting value, crouch starting value, and the crouch local scale. Have you heard of the new McDonald's franchise? No. No, I have not. By one moment. Called Cosmics? There's... What? What is this? What are you talking about? Cosmics. What? There's no way. Let's get a Business Insider. Sure. Alright, Business Insider. Let's see. Turn off that block. Once. Alright. Let's see it. Cosmics. McDonald's has been very secretive about Cosmics. It's a new restaurant concept. But new photos of what appears to be the restaurant menu board offer clues about what diners can expect. It's like Starbucks for Gen Z. Is Starbucks not for Gen Z? What are you saying? They're telling me that Gen Z can't enjoy Starbucks? I know many a Gen Z that enjoy Starbucks. Earlier this week, I'm not even gonna try, a real estate agent investor in the greater Chicago area had business in Bolingbrook, Illinois, and decided to take a detour to visit McDonald's new spin-off concept, Cosmics. He discovered the location after reading an article on Business Insider earlier this week. Driving by the former Boston Market location, he spotted cars in 4 drive-through lanes outfitted with new digital menu boards. The menus were filled with adventurous drinks, he told Business Insider. He then photographed the menu and shared images with Business Insider. Is this real? Is this like actually happening? Why? Why is this real? It's so weird. Cosmix. What a silly name. What a silly, silly name. They also sell normal McDonald's stuff, so it's just like McDonald's with an altered menu. Is that what it is? Yeah, no burgers? What? Why not? That's like most of what McDonald's does. They just took the burgers out? Why? What is wrong with them? It's such a weird thing. Is it popular? Bro, look at the menu. I already closed the tab. It's too late. You think it's actually gonna expand? The sandwiches look supreme. Well, all McDonald's food looks really good, and then you start eating it, and then you're like, it's okay. It's wholly alright. And horrible for you, always. Okay, and then vector 3.1. It has ciabatta bread? Okay. I mean, ciabatta bread is really good. But, like, I don't think it's gonna change the fact that McDonald's makes things that are horrible for you. It's cool it has ciabatta bread. That's nice. It's probably horribly processed ciabatta bread. It's a mere imitation of what ciabatta bread once was. What? Don't need it? I think you do. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say you do actually need your blood. Only cholesterol? I mean, hey. It sounds like McDonald's just opened the restaurant for you. Okay, this needs to be uncrouch time. Uncrouch time, just copy all this. That's not right. Okay. Now this should hopefully work. Where are you? Down. Yes, okay. Is crouching equals transform dot local scale, and then equals, oh nope. Alright, now it should work, hopefully. Should. Okay, and there we are. Oh, I don't have a crouched lerp. No, I do. Okay, so the crouch time, Set this to like 0.2 uncrouch time. Let's set this to like 0.2 as well. Sure, that works. Okay, that is way too fast. Let's set this to like 1 and see what happens. Alright. Why? Oh, I'm not resetting it. That's what's happening. Yes, I need to reset. Okay, equals 0. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Alright, now if I set it to something a little bit faster. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Still a bit slow. We're also going to have to figure out a way to keep the player on the ground while doing this, but... Alright, that's a bit better. Let's do like 1.5. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Player a little bit wider. Okay, that's a bit ridiculous. 1.2, 1.75. Alright, I'm back. Alright, that looks a little bit better. Let's actually make it still like 1.7. Just messing with values. See what looks good, what doesn't. Alright. Okay.
Shit, all in the hallway, guys.
One moment. Alright, I'm back. A cat apparently stepped in her own crap and then smeared it in the hallway. Absolutely disgusting. Cats are gross, man. They're just kind of gross. Just do gross stuff. Okay. Now we gotta figure out how to move the player down. If they're crouching, let's just make it to where they can't jump. And if they're jumping, they can't crouch. If not is crouching, then do all this. And then crouch. Where is, yes, down. If not is jumping. Okay. And now I shouldn't be able to jump while I'm crouching. That is true. Yes. Alright. And I can't crouch while jumping, but it's not input buffering. Alright. Now we just gotta lerp the player down. So we need another vector 3. Actually, this would just be a float. Okay. Private. Float. Ah, come on. Crouch. Position Y starting value equals 0 for right now. And whenever we crouch or uncrouch, we just gotta set that. So it's starting equals transform dot position dot Y. Do the same over here. And we just gotta lerp that as well. So I'm gonna change the transform dot position. Gonna do another vector 3 lerp, and then we're just gonna do between the starting. Oh, I'm gonna have to create new vector 3s. That's fine. So new vector 3 transform dot position dot x. This is going to be transform dot. Nope, this is going to be starting y. Starting y value. And then transform dot position dot x. So what this is doing is this is just the starting value, and then we want to lerp to the crouched value. We don't currently have set, and I am not currently finding. So let's figure out how to do that. Okay. So we need to create a new vector 3. And this is also going to be transform dot position dot x. And then transform, no, it's not going to be that. And it's going to be transform dot position dot z. And now we just got to find this y value. This y value needs to be whatever the player's value is when they're, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna comment this out for a moment, so then I can actually get the value. So their starting y is negative 0.61, and then when they crouch, let's just do that real quick. It is... Whoa, okay. What is happening? What? That's not good. Where is the player? What? They just phased in and out of existence. Well, what just happened is... That's a fantastic question. I'm actually not completely sure. The player just phased out of existence because they felt like it. How did that happen? What did I just do? It seems to be working fine when we crouch fully and we crouch again. How did that happen? Wait, why did we phase out of existence? What? Was it because I might have been because I accidentally changed things? Everything's working fine now. That's weird. What happened? Okay. So it was negative 0.7? Wait, was it negative? I don't remember. I'll just get the value again. Alright, so I'm gonna remember this. It's 0.0, or it's... Okay, I'm just gonna put this in chat. Negative 0.605, and then when I crouch, it is... Ah, come on. Negative 0.755. Negative 0.755. Alright. I need those two values. Okay. Okay, and then the distance between those is, if I get my calculator app, my trusted calculator. It's going to be 0.605 minus 0.755. It needs to move down 0.15, 0.15. Okay, awesome. So going to be transform dot, but nope. Going to be crouch starting value minus 0.15f. That should be fine. Oh, that's gonna... How am I gonna do this? It should work. Like, for the moment. It works. The player is moving right when I press down. That's not right. Okay. Why is that happening? Huh. That should not be happening. What? No, they just move in a direction. Whichever direction. Wait, now they're not. What is happening? Are they moving? That shouldn't be happening. How is that happening? It doesn't make any sense. I can just slowly vibrate like a phone on a desk. Why is this happening? What? Okay, so if I just like do it right here, that's fine. Okay, move a little bit. Still fine. Still fine. What? What was this bug? Why was this happening? Surprised you're still streaming? It's only 3 p.m. Whoop, 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 whoop. I usually stream from noon to 4. What? Okay. I want to keep the position the same. I have to do math. No! Feels like a long time, I guess. I mean, it is a long time. 4 is a pretty long time. Oh, dude. I have to actually do the math on this. This is horrible. Oh. 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 That's what was happening. This is in the wrong function. This shouldn't be here. This should be here. Oh no. I was wondering what was happening. Huh. Okay. 1 plus 1 equals 2 is the only math you need. That is not true. You are spouting lies. You're exclaiming falsehoods and I don't like it. What? Oh. Come on. Okay, well, this isn't right. Okay. Wait. How can I do this? Because I need to move... Okay, so... I can lerp the value here. So if I get a... vector 3 of old transform position equals transform dot position, then I can just set that over here. True devs don't do math, math does them. I don't know about that. Transform dot position equals minus equals old transform position minus transform dot position. This is either going to move me up or down. If it moves me up, I change a value. But this should just work. TM. Doesn't just work, TM. What? I'm not doing it in the right place either. What is happening? Stop. Where? Oh my goodness. Okay. This is just an absolute disaster. I keep going to the wrong function because I'm not paying full attention. Alright, there we go. This should be right. This should be right. Come on. Come on. Any moment. Alright. Nope, didn't work. Alright, why not? Why didn't it work? Let's print this. Old transform position, and then let's print. Let's just do this, actually. Let's do print. Old transform position plus transform dot position. And we'll see the problem. Or I could actually just print this. Yeah, it's gonna be easier. It's slurping the scale. Which, I mean, this should be fine. That's not right. Because when it lerps it... Why isn't this happening? Because it moves this... It changes the scale here, and then I'm setting it here. This should work. But it's not. Why not? Like, actually, why not? Okay, that's... I guess I can just do one of these. Equals... No, I just... Doesn't matter. Equals vector 3.0. Okay, that works. And then... Okay. And I'm going to set that there. Maybe this will work instead? This should work, right? I'm trying to set the player position so that they're on the ground constantly. Because right now when they crouch, it doesn't look right. Because they're up in the air for a little bit, which they shouldn't be. If I can... If Unity will load, I can show this. Should probably restart Unity. Okay, Huh. Not... What is happening? Oh no. Because I'm moving. This looks so weird. This is so wrong. This is just not right. Ugh. No. Yeah, I don't exactly know what I was thinking here. Yeah, no, this needs to be... Let's just set this to a float. Float. 0. Okay, I gotta change all this now. Oh! The joys of programming. Alright. New! Vector 3! Wait, I can just do vector 3 dot up. Vector 3 dot up. No, wait, vector 2 dot up? Yes. That should be fine. Vector 3 dot up will also work. Vector 3 dot up times old transform position. And then dot y. And then dot y. Okay. That it should be fine. It should work. Why wouldn't it work? 10 out of 10 would... I like this. 10 out of 10 would move again. I don't like this. It's not working how it's supposed to. It's not working how I think it should. Come on. Well, that's definitely not right. That's super not right. What? How? How did that happen? What? Ugh, okay. Come on. It's fine. This is totally fine. Okay. Why does it... Dude, it just hyper accelerates you. What is happening? What? Okay. What here is doing that? Oh. Ah. Yes. Okay. Yep. That tracks. Times. Minus transform dot position dot y. Alright, now this should work. I hope. Oh boy, do I hope. Okay. Because it was just multiplying the speed. Alright. Now it should work. Now it should work. Okay. It's just any moment. Nope, doesn't work. In fact, it moves the player up. Oh. Oh no, it does work. It totally works. I'm just not doing it right. I think... What if I do that? It's keeping the player in the same position? No, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe? Yeah, no, I'm keeping the player in the same position. I need to be moving them, I think. I'm so confused. Come on, just work. Just function. Huh. Yeah, no, that's not right. That's certainly not right. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. What if I just... Okay, wait. Hear me out. Just to see if this works, let's just set RB dot gravity scale to like 10. So then it just immediately hits the ground. It should be fine. That should be fine. I need to figure out how to actually do this properly. I need to do the math. But I currently cannot do the math. My brain cannot do the math. Come on. Unity. Well, this works. I can still, like, vibrate in a direction, though, which is really weird. Okay, well, that works a lot better. And then I gotta set the gravity scale back to 1. This is kind of jank. I'm gonna be honest. Hi, confused. I'm not here for shush. Alright. Okay. The player can't crouch in the ground while they're like on the ground anyway. Or while they're in the air, they can only crouch on the ground, so it should be fine. But what if they slide off? Yeah, that wouldn't really work. Okay, how about this? I actually just RB dot add force. And then I just add like a lot of force. Like -10. So then they just move down fast. Because if I set the transform, that's going to mess with things Although this isn't gonna work because it's only going to set the force once, and then they're going to stay in the ground. They're gonna stay above ground. Okay. It helps a little bit. That's about it. Okay. Just not working. Okay. I just need the player to stick to the ground. Someone's probably how to make object, how to make player stick to moving platform Unity. Or something like that. Roughly. No, this is just setting the parent, of course. I don't know what I expected, truly. To ground. I have a solution, actually, but it's kind of really jank. That's fine. Okay, let's get a raycast hit 2D. Hit equals physics 2D dot raycast. And we're just going to do like this. Alright. And we're just going to instead do this. Alright. That's fine. But this actually needs to be transform dot local scale wait, no? I can just do that. Nope, I do need to find the transform. Alright, transform. I also don't need to change that. Transform dot local scale divided by 2. Dot y. Okay, this should work, and then I can just transform dot position. Yes, transform dot position equals ray hit dot point plus transform dot local scale dot y divided by 2. But why must you do this? Alright. Okay. New vector 3. Transform dot position dot x. Transform dot position dot z. And then I just gotta do the middle one. Which is just gonna be this. Dot y. Alright. That should work. That should. Okay, I'm gonna actually restart Unity. Because it is getting abysmally slow. So I'm gonna restart Unity and could, should, didn't. Yeah, I'm gonna restart Unity and then while it's restarting, okay, it's already done. Never mind. I'm stuck in this chair forever. Alright, should just work. TM. It just works. TM. Alright. And then I can just... yeah, it works. And then it is gonna bump the, like, move the player a little bit, but it's fine. The player can crouch now, and they can jump. They cannot crouch and jump at the same time, though. And when they crouch, they're slower. They move slower. I added a low jump multiplier, so that they can add variable jumps. It just works. What? It just works is owned by two entities? I don't care, alright? Nike can eat my whole ass. And the other one. Who else owns it? It just works? Is that not Nike? Who owns it? Give me their names right now! One is a cosmetics company, the other is an individual. That's not Nike. Yeah, that produces tire puncture sealant. They can both own the copyright. There's no problems with that. Alright. The player can finally crouch. I wish I found a more performant way to do this. It's fine though. Technically we could probably register it for the software industry. Are copyrights industry based? Copyright law is so complicated, dude. Alright, so down to the player crouch. So we're done with the crouch, we're done with the crouch walk. Now we gotta work on the slide and the slide roll. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this, because I can do it in a couple different ways. I think my original... Let me open this up real quick. Nope. Game dev concepting. Yes. Nope. Other one. Where are you? Untitled. There we go. That's what it was. So originally I wanted it to be like where the player would input crouch and they could crouch and crouch walk, and then they could slide if they were like moving really fast. And they could roll out of the slide. I think what I might do is just... I think I'm gonna implement rule first. Okay, it's also a little more than just the phrase and the trademark. It's the way it's depicted. What is the software? The software is concepts. So, I use concepts to concept, obviously. But it's really good for just being able to jot down ideas. It's a giant infinite canvas. So up here I had I was explaining jumps and the low jump multiplier and coyote time and input buffering and edge bump prevention and stuff like that. Right here I was explaining the different movement options I wanted. I was explaining how guns are gonna work to where you can only fire a gun one time, and then you gotta throw the gun, and then if you throw the gun and miss, you have nothing, then you can still punch people. No, I thought you used concepts to build the actual game, and Unity to concept the design. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. I know it can be sometimes confusing, but I'll explain further. Yeah, my basic idea for... So this doesn't make any sense, because the enemies are going to be able to fire multiple guns multiple times, so how I'm justifying it is that the player character, the main character, is just too cool to fire a gun more than once. He doesn't think that he needs to fire it more than once. He only needs one shot per gun. He's just that cool. I just thought that the actual answer is that I just thought that the mechanic was cool, so now I have to justify it with the story. But that way it opens itself up to like really stupid things. Because if I have a character that is justifying his entire way of fighting by he's too cool, I feel like that opens up the doors for a bunch of silly bullshittery. He's too stupid to understand magazines. That's also possibly a good one, but the guns are auto-loading. Or they aren't semi-auto guns. He has to figure out how to cock the gun. Do they... You know, I'll workshop it, okay? We'll see. Yeah, originally I wanted the roll to be... Like, they had to be sliding to roll, but I think I'm actually gonna change it. To where, like, roll just gives you a boost in momentum. It can just be like a dash. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Nope. Close that. There we go. Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do with the roll is, first of all, I should really... Okay, I think I actually need to create a empty here. Yeah, let's create empty player sprite. So then I'm not actually editing anything. Wait, you could make another object roll and sit on top of it. I'm just separating the player and player sprite. I think that's gonna be easier. Because right now it's like scaling the entire player, which is just wrong and should not be happening. Let's go up here. Let's get a spacer. And then name this assignment. This is going to be transform player sprite transform. Okay, I need to make this public. And then we're actually going to instead set the player sprite transform. Why did I... no, rename. There we go. Okay, I'm setting the local scale. I need to set it up here as well. And I'm also going to get the box collider, so... Let's get that like right here. So, private box collider 2D, player collider, and in the assigned variables, going to player collider equals get components and box collider 2D. Loving your workflow? Thanks. Honestly, I kind of feel like it's a disaster sometimes, but that's okay. What, am I even using this anymore? Nope, I'm not. I need to get rid of this. Okay. For the mind, just after you use a program for long enough, you just don't use that anymore, and then I need to fix those errors. After you use something for long enough, you get really efficient at moving through it. Okay. More flows for press buttons and hope for the best. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just like strategically pressing buttons and hoping for the best. It's basically the same thing. Okay, so player spread information up here. Getting the box collider. I need to set the box collider to the same value as this. Player box collider, wait, player collider, that's what I called it. Player collider dot size equals new vector 2. Can I actually just set it directly to transform it dot... Whoa, no, I need to do player sprite. Player sprite transform dot local scale. Okay. And then do that right here, and everything should be working as it was, but now I've disconnected the player sprite and the actual player object. I didn't set variables. Or I didn't... Ah, there we go. Okay, there we go. Should also set this back to private. Alright, that should be all the upkeep I need to do for the moment. Okay. It doesn't work! Huh. It's not setting the player sprite. Why not? Oh, that's why. This needs to be player. So I set the, like, starting state, because if you lerp a value that you're editing, it messes everything. So you need to get the starting value. And then that's what I use in the lerps. Oop, wait, up here. That's what I use in the lerps. But I was setting that to the transform of the player and not the transform of the player sprite, so it wasn't actually scaling properly. Okay, now it should work. Nope! Why not? Why aren't you working? You should be. That's weird. That's really weird. Okay, I'm setting the value properly. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Why are you not working? Because I'm getting the transform, just not setting the scale. That's really weird. It is setting the scale. Why doesn't it look like it? Oh, because I don't... Ah, that would be why. Okay, remove component. Yes. I didn't actually have the sprite renderer. That's embarrassing. Paste. Component as new. There we go. Now it should be working properly. There we go. Oh, it doesn't look right. Why doesn't it look right? Okay. Just do this. That's fine. Because I think it's... What I think the problem is that it's a frame behind. It's taking a frame to set the value at the... to set the sprite value, and then it's taking a frame... And then the next frame, the box collider's actually getting it. Nope! That didn't work. Why not? Why didn't you work? Why you not work? Huh. Oh, that would be why? Because I messed up there. Okay. Now it should work. Now it should work. Oh, the joy of editing variables. It's still not working. Why? That's really weird. Huh. Okay. So if I just get rid of, like, everything that I was just doing, then it... I just save this. This worked. I know that this worked. Okay, then we're just going to paste component as new. And it's down there, and then we're just gonna hide that. Okay. This did work properly. Yes. Why did it stop working? When I brought a child in the mix. Doesn't like you. Well, I figured that out, but now I just have to actually solve that problem. How do I get it to like me? I guess. Oh, I don't want it to. It's like a dog. Give it treats. I don't know how to give Unity treats. And even if I could, I don't think Unity deserves it. Let's be honest. Come on, back. There we go. Alright. Work. I don't like that I'm setting the scale of the whole thing. Can I set a sprite scale? Is that an option? I don't think it is. No. No, it's not. This is fine, I guess. You pay the runtime fee? No, never. Never, never. How are you even supposed to actually ever calculate the runtime fee? Like, it is a black box system, but now they just gave us a percent. That's good. That's way better. Why was it ever the runtime fee? They had the option of not doing that, but they decided, nah, we'll do it. Yeah, it's fine. Greed? I guess, but like, it's just stupid. It's just dumb. Whole new Unity stuff is silly. I don't even... What's the percentage at? Like 3? Is it 3% right now? They take 3% of your sales, or... $1 bullet? What are you talking about? Oh, are you talking about how... Oh yeah, how he wanted to... He wanted people to pay for ammo in Battlefield, like that's what he was testing? That was pretty silly. That was pretty funny. Oh man, that whole thing was just an absolute clown fiesta. Okay, well how do I make this thing rotate without causing problems? I could actually, like you were saying, just have another thing. What? Why do you keep getting censored? I don't understand. What did you even say? Transform dot rotation? What? It keeps thinking there's a link? You say that, but you sent a link before. You actually sent a link and it was fine. It's just so silly. I don't know what's happening. I think you have certain domains whitelisted. That's a Twitch thing. I haven't touched the settings on that. So I don't think I do. But I think I have it set to like all the automatic stuff, so it could just be that Twitch is being silly and like censoring your messages, but I think that's what it is, just the default Twitch system. Okay. How am I gonna do the roll? Huh, okay. Moving roll and spot dodge. So I can't just rotate the sprite render. It's simply not an option. Very carefully. Yes, indeed. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create an empty, and this is going to be the roll animation. And then I'm going to copy the sprite render. Nope, not properties. Paste, component is new. And now when I rotate this around the Z, that is not what I want. When I rotate this around the Z, like if I disable this sprite render, then I rotate this. Huh. I think I just need to start, like, actually stop working with the box and start actually making sprites. I feel like that's actually going to make my life easier. Because I'm running out of ways to, like, well, yeah, I could rotate this. That would just be stupid. That'd be pretty silly. Alright. Just download more sprites. No, I think I'm gonna make them. I made a, like, mock-up. I like the way this looks. I think this looks cool. And I think I'm going to use, like, this as a base. Like, if the players, like, roll, like, sliding or moving too fast, and they can, like, go into, like, a blob shape, and whenever they fire, they get, like, a little bit of, like, recoil, where, like, their whole, everything moves back a little bit. What are your thoughts? What are you guys' thoughts on this? It certainly is art. Well, that's wholly undescriptive. Seven out of 10. My art again? I'll deal with that. I can survive. But I like the way it looks, and I think that if I actually animated them and made it work properly, I think it would look really good. That's my hope, at least. So I think it's probably what I'm going to do next time. You can mess with some art and stuff. But for now, I think that I am going to end stream. Got a good amount done. We got the crouch walk done. We got the jump fully implemented. Pretty happy with our progress so far. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Next stream should be tiled art and stuff. Something like that. Yeah, we're probably gonna work on almost exclusively art next time, because art takes a long time, man. Maybe we can implement into the game, but we'll see. Alright, well anyways. Anyone who's still sticking around, thank you very much for staying till the end, and I'm gonna probably go get Hey! You're coming at the wrong time! Sorry, Prosto. But I'm just about to end stream. But I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 1 p.m. PST to 5 p.m. PST, so if you want to follow and come join us then we'd love to have you. But for right now, I'm going to head out. Hope you guys have a good night.